Coming up on this Holiday Hoopla special edition, we look at the variety of events and activities that the Cedar Valley enjoyed at this year's Holiday Hoopla celebration, put on by Cedar Falls Community Main Street. From Santa's magical arrival at the kickoff, holiday characters running a 5K, to a beard contest and beautiful ice sculptures. We have it all here in the 2015 Holiday Hoopla special edition. Hello and welcome to the 2015 Holiday Hoopla Special. I'm your host Shelby Gappa, and this show is all about the Holiday Hoopla celebration put on by Cedar Falls Community Main Street. Now, Holiday Hoopla is a season-long series of events, activities, and contests all centered around the Christmas theme. It brings thousands of people to downtown Cedar Falls and is enjoyed by people of all ages. Now, Santa always makes a grand entrance at the Holiday Hoopla kickoff the day after Thanksgiving. The kickoff started the Holiday Hoopla celebration off with a bang with Santa's arrival, the lighting of the hoopla tree, and winter fireworks. This was the 7th year the Holiday Hoopla has been held in Cedar Falls, and the turnout is always plentiful with attendance numbering in the thousands. Those who attended were treated to great entertainment by live bands, including area favorites, the Brazilian Twins. Kids also had the opportunity to meet holiday characters like Buddy the Elf, Frosty, Rudolph the Grinch, Alvin and the Chipmunks, and even newer favorites like Elsa and Olaf.
She got to see Elsa from Frozen.
And is she a big fan of Frozen?
Are you a fan of Frozen? Very much so.
This year, Holiday Hoopla even had a UNI icon to help them with the arrival of Santa.
Yeah, Santa this year came on a huge inflatable panther. Our committee was inspired by the Katy Perry presentation at the Super Bowl last year and decided, hey, we need to do something similar to that. So partnered with UNI, brought Santa in on the back of TC, and it was really quite a magnificent sight to see that huge panther with Santa riding on top. Yes, we invited Bob Justice to participate, and he was able to announce Santa as he does when he says, "Here come the Panthers." He was able to announce, "Here comes Santa," which that's a lot of fun too, to have that partnership and tie-in. This year's theme was Home for the Holidays. The University of Northern Iowa is a big part of our community. We knew early on that we wanted to involve them in some way with our Holiday Hoopla this year. And in discussions back and forth, we came up with this idea, and it turned out to be really, really fun. We had a lot of compliments, and it's something that you and I can use year after year, and we'll be able to use the Panther hopefully at tailgating parties and those types of things. So it's something that we can use in the future as well.
The kickoff is the most attended event of the Holiday Hoopla celebration.
You know, you get that hometown feel and everybody gets together and has a good time and really kicks off the holiday season. It's fun, something to look forward to, and get out of the house and do something for the night. Good family fun.
And exciting to see all the people out having a fun time, spending time with the family. And it's just been a great weekend and ready for the holidays.
Oh, it's always a fun time. Santa always surprises us every year. It's just awesome. The people and everything. We have a good time.
All the children that come to see me. Did you see the Panther? Oh no.
Santa, oh no.
It's me, buddy. And this is my friend.
Me, buddy.
Yeah.
I know him.
Buddy.
Santa, Mrs. Claus. Oh, it's so exciting. Everybody, it's Santa. He's here.
That's why we like it.
I'm so excited.
Why we like it.
Merry Christmas.
Hi, Santa.
Santa's arrival is always a big secret that the Holiday Hoopla Volunteer Committee, or the Who Herd, work hard on planning. In years past, Santa has arrived on a train, scaled down a building, flown in on a helicopter, come in on a sleigh, and through magic. After arriving this year with the help of UNI's TC, Santa along with his wife led the magical march down Main Street to the Hoopla Tree, which is located at 1st and Main Street. There, Santa lit up the tree, and the evening came to an end with a winter fireworks finale over the Cedar River. The kickoff just gave the Cedar Valley residents a taste of all the great Holiday Hoopla events to come this season. Santa has arrived in so many different ways over the years, and people are always asking the Who Heard just how Santa would be arriving each year, and it's always a surprise. Even we here at Channel 15 are not allowed to know. One of the biggest parts of the Hoopla kickoff is the lighting of the Hoopla tree. Now, Colby Campbell has the inside scoop on this holiday Hoopla icon.
Holiday Hoopla kicked off this year when downtown was filled with live music, food, and holiday spirit as community members flooded the streets. The season officially began with the grand entrance of Santa and Mrs. Claus, who led a march down Main Street to the Main Street Bridge for the lighting of the Hoopla tree. Traffic was controlled by the Cedar Falls Police Department, ensuring everyone made the journey safely. The Hoopla tree stands in the Peter Melendi Park and stays lit for the entire holiday season, a constant beacon of holiday spirit for community members who are in search of Hoopla. Following the lighting of the tree, a spectacular fireworks display appeared over the Cedar River. For Cedar Falls Channel 15, I'm Colby Campbell.
Thanks, Colby. The Hoopla tree sure is full of beautiful lights. Cedar Falls residents had the opportunity to view even more Christmas lights at Santa's Workshop as part of the Holiday Hoopla's Magical Lights, Magical Nights light show. If you drove down Main Street at night during Holiday Hoopla, you may have seen a bright spectacle around Santa's Workshop known as Magical Lights, Magical Nights light show. Over 20,000 lights were set to music for all to enjoy.
All the lights up, get everything wired up. It, two full days, and then 3 or 4 days after that to make all the connections, make sure the lights are working right. But to program the songs anywhere from 40 to 60 hours, depending on how long a song is. Now we start about July, when we really start planning, figuring out what songs we want for the next year. And we don't put new songs in every year. We try to add at least 1 or 2 new to the program each year.
Christmas and community favorite songs like the interlude created a fun atmosphere. Kids could easily be seen dancing and smiling while waiting for their turn on Santa's lap.
My favorite part is coming down here, watching all the kids, seeing Santa Claus, smiles on their faces, and just people enjoying the lights and the entire downtown.
Magical Lights, Magical Nights light show happens every night between November 27th till December 27th. Next year, even more songs will be added to the repertoire. Now, though Santa is a very busy man leading up to Christmas, he was able to take time out to visit the Cedar Valley children at his workshop. Many kids came and sat on his lap to tell him what they wished for Christmas. Santa made time to come and greet kids who came to see him at his workshop every Thursday and Saturday during the Holiday Hoopla celebration. We were lucky enough to catch up with him at his workshop during the holiday season. One of the highlights of Holiday Hoopla for children all over the Cedar Valley is seeing jolly old St. Nick at his Cedar Falls workshop at the corner of 4th and Main Street. As you can imagine, Santa is a very busy and popular man, especially around Christmas time. However, he made sure to take time to visit kids at his Cedar Falls workshop.
This is a very busy time of year. This is the best time of year. I make a very special trip to be down here and be the children. Be the children, yes, yes. We always got time for the children.
What is the part Sarah's 80th birthday?
I don't know, what is it?
Kids came down to his workshop on Thursday evenings and Saturday afternoons throughout Holiday Hoopla, telling Santa what exactly they wanted for Christmas that year. Requests varied from old-time favorites like books and toys to newer electronics like drones.
Rollerblades.
Rollerblades? What did you want for Christmas? An
Computer.
An iPad? What would you like?
An iPad.
Oh, I'm going on a sled. I'm going to need a bigger sled.
Though Santa's Cedar Falls workshop is now closed up for the year, he looks forward to coming back next Holiday Hoopla.
Ho, 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 ho.
All season long, when Santa was at his workshop, there was a long line of excited children and parents to see him. An event that has been going on during the holiday season in Cedar Falls, even before Holiday Hoopla began, is the annual Jingle and Mingle on Main. During the event, multiple Main Street shops stayed open late with great deals and entertainment for holiday shoppers. Nathan Grieve has more.
This year's Jingle and Mingle event was blessed with the warm weather that we've been experiencing through much of the month, making this nighttime event much more comfortable.
We have a big line for the trolley rides. We've had a big line at Santa's workshop. The Nativity has seen a lot of people, so and the shops have seen a lot of people too. So I don't know if I could pick one thing that's the best, but it's been a really great turnout. The weather, maybe I should say the weather has been the best thing because it's really nice tonight.
It is perfect. It's not too cold for the kids to get out. It's not too cold to stay in line. So we're really happy to have such nice weather for the evening.
The weather may not have been the most festive, but it certainly didn't spoil the festive atmosphere created on Main Street. All the old favorites had returned to help spread holiday cheer.
This year we've stuck with most of our traditions. So the remainder of the season is traditional activities that we've had in the past.
While it certainly was no dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, the carriage rides up and down Main Street were clearly the biggest hit of the evening.
Yeah, trolley rides are always a big hit, and of course the workshop, but trolley rides because people want to make sure that they get it in, especially when they have to wait in line on a nice night like it is tonight.
Children were excited to meet some of their favorite characters face to face.
Yeah, we have Buddy the Elf, we have Olaf and Sven from Frozen are here. We also have Buddy's girlfriend.
And of course, Santa Claus had quite the gathering around his Cedar Falls outpost. Just like always, the stores were all aglow to welcome guests.
Jingle and Mingle actually was around long before Holiday Hoopla started, and it was a tradition that the retailers did as open houses to invite merchants kind of as a holiday open house weekend. And then as Hoopla came to be, 7 years ago, we included Jingle and Mingle into the event. And so it's a combination of the retail open houses and showcasing all of the products that we're hoping people will come down and shop and check out during the holiday season.
At the end of the street, a live nativity scene was set up to remind everyone of the reason for the season.
Thanks, Nathan. Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to sit down to a meal with the big guy in the red suit himself? Well, Cedar Falls residents got to enjoy loads of pancakes the first Saturday in December at Cedar Falls Community Center for Hoopla's annual Breakfast at the North Pole. The community turned up in droves at the annual Breakfast at the North Pole. Families came and ate delicious pancakes, sausages, coffee, and juice. Not only were they treated to a wonderful breakfast, but they also had the opportunity to meet some of their favorite holiday characters like the Grinch and Santa himself. Musical entertainment was also provided by community favorite, the Brazilian Twins. That's a lot of pancakes. This is one event that only grows in popularity more and more every year. Breakfast at the North Pole is one of the few Holiday Hoopla events where the community is charged to attend. However, the money raised simply goes towards next year's Holiday Hoopla celebration. Speaking of things that grow, let's take a look at the annual Santa's Beard competition, where Anton Ryder was able to get the inside scoop of how to grow the best beard.
Everyone has a passion in life. And for these 8 men, it's all about the facial hair. On Thursday, December 17th, a beard contest was held at Kate & Company's Salon and Spa. Prizes were given out for 5 different categories: the longest beard, the Grinchiest beard, the most Santa-like beard, best groom beard, and best overall beard. We saw long white beards, short green beards, beautiful brown beards, and everything in between. And while you may be thinking it's easy to grow a beard, these guys take it a step further with regular coloring, maintaining, and upkeeping their facial fur. The winner of each category won a small prize, and the winner of the best overall beard won $100 and a $25 gift certificate to downtown Cedar Falls. So it was worth it to keep the razor in the drawer just a bit longer. If you think you can grow one great beard that you would like to show off to the world for potential money, it's too late for this year. But next year, you can go into Kate & Company to register. This is your official 1-year notice to start growing that facial mane. For the love of hoopla, I'm Anton Ryder.
Thanks, Anton. This is always one of the more interesting and well-groomed events. Another competition that took fashion to a new level was the Holiday Hoopla Ugly Sweater Contest. Anton Ryder has all the festive details.
There's one tradition that everyone loves to participate in during the holiday season. It's not telling scary ghost stories, nor is it roasting chestnuts on an open fire. It's digging out an ugly sweater and flaunting it for all the world to see. Well, naturally, a contest was created to celebrate this tradition. On Thursday, December 10th, the Holiday Hoopla Ugly Sweater Contest was held at Voodoo Lounge. People dug deep to find the ugliest, grossest, and most putrid sweaters they could find, and they did not disappoint. Even our own Shelby Gappa entered, but sadly got second place. But Bethany Umfleet, the winner of the Ugliest of Them All category, was the clear winner.
I don't know. I think it's pretty cute. I don't know why they thought I was ugly. I did make it. I didn't buy the sweater, but the sweater I did not make. But everything on it I did make. Gumdrops, M&Ms, bells, and some kind of candy, I don't know, and gingerbread. They're having a snowball fight. Yes. Yes. So it technically is edible, but it's got a lot of glue, so it'd probably not be a good idea.
There was also a category for best, or, depending on how you look at it, worst hat, which was won by Sean Cousin Eddie Crow for a striking resemblance to the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation character, Cousin Eddie. There were categories for best vest, won by Megan Barloom, and also a category named People's Choice, where the crowd voted by applause at anyone who would like to enter. Even the people who didn't win in any category still won with all the laughs and fun they received. There's still a bit of time left to break out the dirty, dusty old sweater buried deep in your closet and show it off to the world, and I hope I get to see it. For the love of hoopla, I'm Anton Ryder.
Thanks, Anton. The winter sweater looked good enough to eat. Unfortunately, I didn't win the contest, but there's always next year. If you couldn't grow a beard or create an ugly sweater, there was always the annual Santa Snow Shuffle 5K run and walk. Colby Campbell was there to film this fitness endeavor and interview those in the best costumes.
As promised, this year's Holiday Hoopla truly offered something for everyone. For the athletically inclined and those not intimidated by cold, Santa's Snow Shuffle was another fan favorite. Community members of all ages registered for this one-of-a-kind 5K. St. Patrick's School Gym served as the home base for the shuffle, where participants could warm up with hot chocolate, coffee, and snacks.
So the event serves to basically be a celebration of running. It is no longer a race. For many years it was timed, but in honesty, we had a 4-degree day a number of years ago, and it was very difficult to be at the finish line and actually time it because our fingers were so cold. So we decided, you know what, let's just turn it into a fun run and celebrate running, walking, Christmas.
Santa and his helpers were sure to attend the Snow Shuffle, providing opportunities for photos with friends and family and giving gifts to every race participant.
Everybody gets a gift. So of course we have Santa Claus here, and everybody gets a choice between a type of candy or a pair of gloves, and everybody gets that no matter what size, age you are. And then Santa's going to throw out some gifts. We have some door prizes that are just going to be launched into the crowd, and then we'll be doing a drawing which includes a $300 Sonos wireless music system from Hawkeye Audio Video, which is located here in Cedar Falls and has been a sponsor for a very, very long time. And everybody's looking very forward to that part.
Following the race, the real competition began. The annual costume contest looked for the best Santa, best overall costume, and best group costume.
We love costume races and 5Ks too. I don't know, it was a cute idea. We're calling ourselves the herd today, so. We're Santa's herd. Yeah. Something we can do together.
I'm Schroeder. Linus. And I'm Woodstock. Well, last year we participated and we had such a great time, and we tried to come up with something original that a lot of our people can do. And we came up with this one, and everybody was just decided to pick a character, and that's what we did.
And that is the Nazi family. They were frozen. All the money from the sponsorships that the Community Main Street raises goes right back in, 100% of it, to the Holiday Hoopla Festival. And then people can donate, and the rest of the money goes to the Salvation Army. And we have about 100 door prizes, and in order to get a door prize, you donate to the Salvation Army. So it is just a true celebration. You know, food, hot chocolate, and no timing, costumes. We want this to just be a fun event for everybody, walkers or runners.
With a holiday race, there's always an element of uncertainty, and this year the weather kept race hosts guessing up until the morning of the event.
The weather, this is the second warmest it's ever been for the shuffle. One year we had it warmer than this where everybody was in shorts. I think that was the first or second year of it, quite some time ago. And yeah, waking up to a fog this morning. The last 2 years we actually had snow during the event, and we were a little concerned about the course because we had so much snow on it last year. So very unusual, a little weird. I think some people overdressed, and a lot of people are very warm today. Not what we're used to for December running.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
For Cedar Falls Channel 15, I'm Colby Campbell.
Thanks, Colby. The last Thursday event of the Holiday Hoopla season was Baby It's Cold Outside, and it needed to be cold in order for the beautiful sculptures to survive. The highlight of this event is the ice carving done in front of live audiences. Nathan Grieve has all the Frozen details.
8 days to Christmas, and Main Street gave to me 2 saws a cutting? Now, that may not be exactly how the song goes, but on the evening of the 17th, the temperatures dropped for the Baby It's Cold Outside event. Previewing what was to come later in the night, small icy lights of red and green dotted the sidewalks around Main Street. The lights really are blocks of ice frozen in old yogurt containers, with a drilled-out center section for the light to rest in. Impressive looking and festive, to be sure, but the main event was on a bit more of a grander scale. Because where else can you see a 300-pound block of ice be massaged into shape as if it were clay? Of course, the tools used to create these shapes were less scalpel-like in nature and more heavy-handed. Then again, maybe heavy-handed isn't the way to describe the way these craftsmen wield their tools. Chainsaws, large rotary tools, and more than a bit of planning. In minutes, chunks of ice are sheared away, slowly revealing more and more intricate shapes. The rotary tools are used to get fine detail from the ice. All of this leads up to a finished product that can be enjoyed all winter. At least, as long as this cold weather holds out.
Even though this winter has been pretty warm, the ice sculptures stay solid for everyone to enjoy. And that's all for the 2015 Holiday Hoopla Special. I'm Shelby Gappa. Happy holidays, and thank you, Cedar Falls, for watching.